when you struggle with anxiety and that chronic overthinking, not resting, your brain is constantly working and running, and you want to get things right, is that you realize that you actually don't necessarily find rest. So even if you're sleeping, if you are on holiday, even if you're on leave, you literally feel guilt for taking rest or being away. So you're always thinking like, oh my gosh, did I leave everything correctly? Did I leave, hand over notes to my colleagues? Will that project go well, for example, if you're not there? And then what actually you find yourself, okay, at least for me, what has happened is you don't leave, especially when there's something very important going on. So, and I was like, actually, I don't think I've really spoken about this, about how to live with anxiety, especially if you're a someone who's high performer. And Jerry, and Jerry, my social media manager, literally called me neurotic. So I think that's a good way of calling you crazy, but in a nice way. And but she's like, no, not in an anal way, in a nice way, like, but you're type A. And I'm like, yeah, I am type A. I own that 100%, 100,000%. I do own that. But truly, especially if you're struggling with anxiety, you know how debilitating can be. You can literally freeze up and not do what you want to do, or you can have a plan in your mind for years and not execute it. E.g., for example, this podcast. And I think if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go back to the first ever episode where I spoke about how I literally had this idea in my head for not less than 5 years, and I never executed it. And actually, we're just talking with the team right now. And I said, the only reason actually I started it is they posted it. And it's like, oh, teasers coming soon. And I'm like, coming soon? I was just doing like a pilot for proof of that it can exist. So if you want to thank people, thank the Huawei Studios team, thank Terry specifically, thank whoever decided to post those videos. And then everyone came on to my inbox and asked me, when are you launching the podcast? And literally, that's how we started this platform.